Behind the Nespresso machine there are 6 screws with an oval head attached. They require a special screwdriver to loosen. The 4 screws attached to the corners also hold the side pieces of the machine, while the 2 rear printers only hold the machine with its base plate. 2 more screws with an oval head are located on the top of the front edge of the machine. When we have loosened all these 8 screws, we can disassemble the machine. When we disassembling the machine, a water filter is clamped in the base plate. Loosen it carefully by pulling it straight up. Place the 8 conical head screws in a small zip bag and set them aside. Replace the screwdriver to one with a standard Phillips socket for the remaining screws to be removed. On the top of the Nespresso machine there is a protective cover over the brewing unit. The cover has to be loosened in the rear edge where it covers the top of the water container. Remove the screw that's attached here, and then remove 4 screws on the top of the cover to completely loose it and then pull it backward. We now get access to 2 more screws which fasten front edge of the boiler. When these 2 screws are removed, the boiler can be detached completely. It is now only fastened with the water pipe which supplies the boiler with hot water. The boiler is detached from the water pipe by pulling out the pin with a small pair of pliers so that the hose attaches to the building part. When the pin has been removed, the hose can be pulled straight out and the boiler is completely detached from the rest of the machine. Inspect it and look for any damage or wear. When we are cleaning the machine, we put all parts with no electrical components in the dishwasher and run a normal program. We clean the boiler separately by leaving it in a saucepan together with boiling water together and dishwasher detergent. Put the brew pot in the saucepan, add the dishwasher detergent and pour boiling water over, then let stand for half a day, 6 to 8 hours. When this is done, the boiler is picked up and rinsed off thoroughly. If there is visible dirt left, it can be removed manually with a dish brush and a cloth. When mounting the machine, just do the opposite as when we disassembled the machine. Start by attaching the water supply to the boiler, insert the hose where it should be and fasten the pin with help of the pliers. It is important that the hose is pushed in as far as possible so that the pin can be attached. Then thread the boiler into place on the top of the machine. Ensure that all electrical wires for the switches ends up behind their protective cover and are not pinched when the cover is fastened. Start by fastening the boiler with the front screws. Then slide the cover forward so that it covers these front screws and fasten it to the rear edge and the two rear brackets. When the boiler is attached, fasten the side pieces and the base plate. Start by pressing the water filter into the base plate and then put it in place. Fasten the base plate with the two rear screws and the two screws in the upper front edge. These only hold the bottom plate. When this is done, fasten the side pieces of the machine and fix them. with 4 screws in the corners of the underside. The whole machine is now assembled. We just have to attach the protective sleeve for the spout where the coffee flows out. We finish by cleaning the heating element and the bridge part itself. This is done with a special cleaning agent that you buy where coffee makers are sold. Alternatively, you can use vinegar. Pour the detergent into the water tank and fill with equal parts water. Put the water tank back in the machine and start without a coffee pod in. Turn off when half a cup of water has passed through the machine and let the machine stand for 15 minutes. When 15 minutes have elapsed, run through the remaining amount of detergent until the water tank is empty. Clean the water tank with clean tap water and fill it. Run clean water through the machine so that all detergent is rinsed off. The machine is now ready for use again.